Hello everyone, I'm Ivano Callegari, the Italian sales manager of Cantina Colli del Soligo. Today I would like to present you our Solicum line, the premium line of our company. As you can see, we are talking about sparkling wines from 100% Glera grapes, DOCG and DOC. Let's start with the organic DOC. The grapes are from the heart of Prosecco DOC, in the province of Treviso, where all of them are selected and processed. This is a brut with 11 grams of residual sugar. The grapes are biologically grown and supervised by our agronomists. When they have reached the right sugar and acidity level, they are harvested and processed to produce this sparkling wine. All grapes are vinified in white. The must is fermented with selected yeasts at a controlled temperature in order to obtain the base wine that will produce the future sparkling wine. Now let's move on from DOC to DOCG, which includes several articles. Let's start with Brut and Extra Dry, whose 100% Glera grapes come from the Conegliano Valdobbiadene Prosecco DOCG designation of origin. Brut has 7 grams of residual sugar and Extra Dry has 16 grams of residual sugar. All sparkling wines undergo a fermentation of minimum 30 days in pressure tanks at a controlled temperature, in order to obtain a fine and persistent perlage that will give the final product olfactory notes of golden apple, fresh fruit with light hints of lime, spring flowers, acacia, and especially, in the case of the extra dry, very soft notes of acacia honey that emphasizes the character of the article. I'll now introduce you to Rive di Soligo Extra Dry and Brut, a higher quality wine, obtained from more selected grapes. The name Rive means that the grapes are grown in a specific location, in this case Soligo. The Rive of Soligo is a southeast-oriented amphitheater of hills situated behind our winery, where there are quite ancient vines which produce a lower quantity of grapes than the average of the area. This fact gives a structure both in terms of sapidity on the palate and in terms of scents, which is very marked and typical of our area. This wine has therefore a very specific character, also due to the grapes rigorously harvested by hand. Now we go to the flagship of the Conegliano Valdobbiadene area, which is the Cartizze. Cartizze is the highest quality level within the DOCG area. We process these grapes in Brut version. The final product is an extremely dry article with the residual sugar of 2 grams, therefore very savory and salty, that stimulates the tasting and salivation of the palate. It has extremely captivating aromas which inebriates and involves the consumption. Let's go to our niche product, the Metodo Classico. We deal with the restricted quantity of grapes, which are accurately selected by our growers both in the vineyard and in our winery, to realize this Metodo Classico from 100% DOCG Conegliano Valdobbiadene Glera grapes. It's available as Brut with the residual sugar of 1 gram per liter. We can define it an extra Brut. It stays 30 months on the yeasts and then it's topped up with the same wine. In summary, we are talking exclusively about Glera DOCG Conegliano Valdobbiadene grapes. So this is our winery premium line, the best selection of our grapes. I hope they will meet your personal taste. Thank you.